feeling a little tired of America's #1 sport, football? God, they're pathetic. There's got to be a better way, and there already is. You better watch out for the Black Knight! The Langley Falls Bazooka Sharks! Finally! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Old Man Hanson, do you sell Bazooka Sharks merchandise? I'm looking for one of those Snuggies with a built-in diaper and a place I can put my driver's license.
That blasted arena football team! We've been here 3 generations, and now they're tearing us down to put in the new stadium. There's a town council meeting about the stadium tonight.
Tonight, eh? Oh, I'll be there.
Please don't come if you're going to support the stadium.
It's too late.
Now what is this lining?
Is a fine Bamberg lining, Mr. Steve.
Bamberg, not silk. Well, you've been right about this kind of thing before. Snot went nuts for me in Paisley.
Inseam, always 20 inches.
Is that unusual?
Not in 2 years. And it says it's been 3 days since you poop.
Let me see that book.
Never.
I am not growing! Look! Nothing's happening!
Yeah, when we flew to Hawaii last summer, you sat on Dad's lap for free.
A specialist. That's where the money is. I should probably talk to my dad about this.
Steve, you want to talk?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to ask you...
There's no time. Your mother and I have to hurry down to the town council meeting. I hope they let me speak. I didn't put my name on a list or anything.
Of course they'll let you, honey. You're tall.
You're right. Instead of continuing this preposterous 30-year search for the key!
And I say the key is still out there.
Agreed! We'll now hear the last of the community objections to the Arena Football Stadium. First up is Old Man Hanson.
These bums are lining their pockets with their dirty deals, and they need to be hog-tied and thrown down a well! It's Ullman. Ullman Hanson. It's Swedish. I'm 43.
I think we've all heard just about enough from Old Man H. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Look at this beautiful vision of the future. It's time for us to join the ranks of the other great cities in the Arena League Mid-Atlantic Conference. I'm talking Wilkes-Barre, Harrisburg, Wilmington, Bazooka Sharks.
Wow. Parades isn't wrong.
We can't go back to the past. We can't go back to a time before arena football. I'd like to go back on my previous statement.
You mysteriously reverse your position? You are, simply put, the most electric speaker I've ever seen.
I just think we're rushing into things. Do we even want this stadium? Arena football is kind of lame.
Mr. Smith, what is really going on here? It obviously has something to do with that tree.
If you must know, that tree is my father.
What does that even mean? Order, order! Stenographer, can you read those last parts back?
And then Mr. Smith said that tree is my father.
Okay, I'll tell you. Is everyone comfortable? The father-son picnic. And as usual, my dad, Jack, was the only one who didn't show up. After that, I came back every day after school. And I know this sounds crazy, but the tree raised me. He taught me how to play catch. He helped me start my first business. Even gave me my product. Turns out magnolia juice is as poisonous as it is delicious. His mighty roots connected me to something constant. Something I could depend on when so often life is cruel and unreliable. He has been, and always will be, there for me.
How come I've never heard of this tree, Father, before?
I brought you there tons of times. I made us have our wedding there.
Cancel the stadium construction. All in favor?
Aye!
All opposed? It's Dom Fikowski.
I'm sure you folks are hearing a lot of objections to the arena. Taxes, traffic, crime, so much crime.
Crime is a problem.
Think of the advantages from an asphalt pouring standpoint. With all the balmy, roasting breezes, it's gonna feel like we're on permanent vacation.
Ooh.
And if you're still on the fence, allow me to get you off.
The stadium is back on!
Pouring asphalt is what I do, Stan.
If you do this, it'd mean the death of my dad tree.
I really wanted this pour. But out of respect for our friendship, I'll withdraw my bid, kill the project, and save your tree.
What can I do for you today, little buddy? You want to do something about that skin?
I'm here because it's come to my attention that I am not growing.
Oh, you want to know the secret to growing? You know Klaus?
That changes everything. Much can be done about your height. I also have unorthodox options. For instance, I could have your soul put into the body of something taller. How comfortable are you with the serpent god Oxumare? If B.B. King had come to me, he would have never died. At the height he was.
Stadium off. To the races. What? Carconi Brothers pick up construction bid after Fakowski drops out. You have to cancel this project, you promised.
But I don't control anything around here. I'm just dumb old Frankie. My twin brother Freddie's the boss, and what he says goes.
Damn it, Frankie! You just let some nut come in and open my plywood door?
He was so fast, Freddie.
You have a human brother?
Oh, yeah, and Mama just loves Freddie.
I can't get into this right now. You can't tear down my tree, Father! The Carconi Brothers are coming to tear you down. They're coming, and I don't have any ideas about how to stop them. So, you think I'm a fruit, huh? Well, then a fruit I shall become.
Oh, my God, Freddie, we can't chop down a tree with a homosexual man in it.
No. Remove yourself from the tree immediately.
Not until you promise you won't cut it down.
That's a great idea. I'll go and get on the roof of my store right...
Please get down. Freddie says the budget's so tight that if you delay us just 7 days, the whole thing will be canceled, saving your stupid tree.
7 days? I can do that for my tree, Dad.
You'll never make it a week.
Oh, you're with a patient.
It's just Billy. He's part of the program, one of my success stories.
I used to be 6 inches tall. I still want the operation. I need to grow.
Wonderful! You'll be able to look over any stall in the men's room and see what's happening.
Hooray!
That weird Carconi brother who's always telling everyone he's an honorary firefighter is approaching the tree now. Well, Freddie says once the sun sets, we gotta send the crew home. That means the stadium's dead and he's not gonna take me to Mountain Mike's Pizza.
It wasn't supposed to be a hunger strike. I kept asking you to bring me food.
But I stood strong.
Haley, who would have thought that between the two of us, I'd be the first one to save a tree?
I've saved lots of trees.
About to undergo an irreversible, fabulously risky height-boosting procedure.
What?
Steve will be sliced into pieces, and when he's reassembled, he'll be exactly like the boy you remember, only taller and with a lot more bone.
You do?
Yep.
Well, it sounds like he could use some guidance, Stan.
I agree. But for whatever reason, he never developed a relationship with a tree. Poor kid. But if I leave to save him, they're gonna cut you down. This is goodbye. I love you, Tree Daddy.
He's gone! Frankie gets the pizza!
I'm gonna cut you, Steve. I'm gonna cut you right.
Actually, I think I've changed my mind. Oh. Oh my God, I'm so tall. Gonna take some getting used to.
Hold on, son. I can climb up. Someone taught me how.
Dad, get it together!
Coming. Steve, there's something I have to show you.
The fuzz! Time to see if your wings work, Billy!
When I was a boy, I used to carve my height here on the bark. This extra deep one is from a few years where I didn't grow at all.
But even if I didn't, it doesn't matter because I have a dad who loves me.
You're gonna get tall.
So, this tree was like a dad to you?
The world needs axe handles!